Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Phenomenal.
It can come at any time. You're taking a bow or feeding a cow. Matter of fact, I got it now. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. Victoria Bitter.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating. It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the center, or that whole delicious golden K-Time taste. Street's Golden Gay.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you? Crack pack. You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
Professor, would you say it's time for our viewers to crack each other's heads open and feast on the goo inside?
Yes, I would, Kent.
Yes. Sorry, even when it works, I'm like, just pause. It's become tradition now. Welcome everybody to the show. Sequential Treasures has it right. It is cock time. Special cock time too, because I don't normally stream today, but I have been on leave and I did screw up last month when I thought that we were launching this on like New Year's Eve or something. We weren't. It is the 24th for me today. It's the 23rd for you, probably, of January. It has been the much anticipated, much hyped launch of Jawbone Death, the new book by our good friend Adam Lawson and artist superstar Jason Krager. I went out of my way to make sure, especially considering I think he's going to be on the show tonight. So probably should remember the guy's name. He is a fantastic artist. I can't wait for this one. Thank you everybody who's here. I know everybody just decided to stream tonight, so I want to give an extra special thank you to everyone who is here. But please do share it out. Let everyone know this is happening. We do like to give these campaigns the best kickoff that we can, that is available to us. And it looks like this is what we're going to. This is what we have to work with tonight. We are, of course, simulcast on Rumble. Wow, we've got over half people watching on Rumble. Hail to the Rumble gang! I see Felix over there and Tacitus Jones. He says, ancient jawbone wielding warrior, Samson, perhaps. It could be. And he was happy to see Danny. Yeah, I'm bringing Danny back. I think it's time. I think it's time we do that. But we have 30 people watching here tonight. Much more manageable to say hello to everyone, including this one here, Mr. Sequential Treasures, second first of the year. I think that brings you an equal with Jeremy Burt's. It's not often you can say that. So hail Sequential Treasures. We've got Wordsmith Forge, Felix Huss in the house. Felix on duty tonight on a normal day off for him. So thank you so much. Thank you, Felix, for being here. Who else do I spy? Crom. I checked out Crom on Cooper's channel the other day. Crom is really good on stream. He's very eloquent, very articulate. Great to see you there, Crom. I enjoyed that discussion. We got Valley Law in the house. I watched it, Valley Law. Whoa, revelations. Thank you for the vote of confidence, by the way. Valley Law thinks I'm a 10 out of 10, which Mel was interested to hear about. Let me just say that. Bretsky the Great is here. Eric Weather says, yes. Well-read comics. Yeah, comic books. Absolutely. We never stopped over here. Look, we may not be the most popular channel out there, but you can rest assured, probably going to talk about comic books at least 85% of the time. I don't know. It's just what I do. Everyone else can do what they want to do. I'm doing what I want to do. Snuggy Junior's here. Hail Mo Biggs in the chat. Great to see you, Mo. You never know if you do it on an unusual day, who you're going to get in the chat. Like Billy Basco. Great to see you, Billy. Who else do I spy in here? We've got Edwin here. Krager. That's a different Krager, I believe. I do believe that is a different Krager. I think it is. Adam Miller. Great to see Adam in the chat. Wow, they all came out. I did send these boys the link. They can pop in at any time. But while we wait for them, he said he almost missed it. Yeah, thank you for being here. The other 15% will be about sausage meat or, horse races, Australiana, random nonsense, whatever I find. Billy says this book is Fire Volcano. I've seen the interiors. If you're keen and have cash, I would back and buy an original page. There will be original pages available. I'm reliably informed. And also, you still have a moment to sign up. So I've signed up. Make sure you sign up. You'll get a free patch if you go on to back the book. Prepare to fight to the death. I've been trying to hype this one up as much as I can. It's got that classic Krager style that Adam loves so much. Adam and Krager worked together on Kill Journal, which was an absolute bloodbath of a book. If you are into the thrashers, go grab Kill Journal. I think it's still available. But this is a new one. We're going to learn all about it. We have this one has motorbikes in it and this crazy jawbone thing. So we're going to learn all about it. I don't know why they're not in here. I sent the link. I don't know. Last time we had Adam on, it was a bit of a disaster. I think that was my fault. The audio disaster. I mean, he's great. But all right, let me send Craig the link directly. I usually do let the main person where is he? Where is he? All right. He has the link now himself. I hope Adam isn't going to miss his own launch. Oh, I can't even launch it anyway. It's Indiegogo. Mo says Krager is Crack Pack from way back Comics Way. Yeah, I know. That's where I know Krager from. This Krager. Too many. Who'd imagine there'd be more Kragers? Pinche Bancroft getting me and Jason Krager. No, I'm not. I said you were different. I pointed that out just in case people were confused, because how many Kragers are out there? We got Joe M. Sontag in the house. Have you seen the new Perth vid, Bancroft? Very Aussie. I haven't. I'll go check it out after the stream. Thank you. Thank you, Angela. Great to see you here. All right. I hear the boop. He's trying to get in. You can come in anytime, Adam. Beard Gazmatron. Hail. Boomercroft blaming his innocent guest for his issues. I swear. Hang on a sec. I've got a black screen. Adam, we can't see you. We can hear you. We can hear clicking.
Can you see me?
We can see you.
There we go.
It's all good. You're still on that old microphone though. That's a little bit crackly. I don't know.
So I've got the camera on. So I'm on. Mic. How? This mic.
That sounds better, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit low, but I gotta let me turn you up. I can turn you up.
Let me get in a little closer here with it. And
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. So
Much
now it can actually
better.
be heard. There we go. Now we're in business. Yeah, no. It's
Now we're
funny
in
'cause
business.
I was just making a change to the campaign page, right? Because I swapped out the title design, and Billy Basco got it to me like 20 minutes ago. And but yes, thank you, Crumb. That's what I was.
I think
for.
you're just gonna have to get as close to the mic as possible because it is a little bit soft.
Any
but
distance.
It's much better than the crackling. I'll tell you that. That crackling that hurt us all.
How about now? Any better?
Perfect. It's perfect for me. I don't know about you
Okay.
guys.
Okay. I know. I've been having this
Tessa
weird
says
mic
it's
problem
better.
thing. Okay, great. You'd think with all the time I spend on Zooms for work and for et cetera, it would just be magic. And I have this expensive mic system, and then it all doesn't work when you need it.
And we've had you on like 15 times, never had an issue.
I
That's
know.
okay. We're here now.
I know. And the funny thing is, like, it's not until I upgraded that it has started to have problems. So I don't know what that says about like just do the cheap stuff, because it's like on set when we have a very expensive camera. We shoot a very expensive camera. It's $100,000 worth of lenses. The camera body is $80,000. So it's like when you pick up the camera on set, it's like a $250,000 to $350,000 item, right? But if you don't know how to use it very well, your iPhone gets better footage because it has.
I know a lot of people do stream with iPhones now.
Yeah,
because it does look very nice.
That's exactly right, especially the new Pro one. And the thing about it is the more complex something is, the more sophisticated it is, the easier it is to screw it up, right? And so lots of times it's better to just have the thing that's like, dude, it's just plug and play. It makes all the decisions for you, and you're going to be happy.
All right, Adam, we only have an hour. We're getting
Sorry.
distracted here. We gotta bring our guest of honor on. Jason, how you going, my friend?
I am well.
Oh, and now he's.
Can you hear me okay?
It's a comedy. We can hear you. You just kind of stalled for a second. You went, I am well.
I am well. How
Good.
are you?
Good. I'm doing very well, thank you.
No,
All
we
right.
can't be
Seems
botching
like we
this
can't.
launch. This has been in the works. This has been in the works for so long, this book, Jason and I have been working on it together for years. And we have these incredible traditional pages, right? All of them. You can see I have the entire stack. I've got the book here.
Oh my God. We did amazingly well selling them last time with
we did.
With your other book. God, why can't
That's
I
right.
Psycho Killers.
When you can show the book and you can say, hey guys, this is actually how cool the pages are, right? They're this epic. There's no scans in the middle like a certain someone I know. They're all the real deal. And it's like, you can feel like the blood on the pages because there's the white spatter, right, Michael? When you add texture to it, it's like that's like the blood on the page, if you will. So it's pretty cool.
I'm going to put the link to the campaign in the chat. And I know it says coming soon, everyone. It'll update automatically. So it's fine. So we've got that pinned up there. Billy Batsko says, dude, that's beautiful, says Adam Miller. Is there anything we have to know before we go live with this? Because we should probably go live in about a couple of minutes.
No, there is nothing you should know other than this is the bringing back of badass comics. It's all of Jason and Mai's heart poured into this. The book's 100% done, as you can see. We had advanced copies that I had FedEx that were supposed to be here Friday, and FedEx didn't deliver Friday or Monday or today. But they'll be appearing on the campaign page soon. I know, but they're all but I have printed advanced copies. You can see the whole thing. It's got this beautiful wrap foil cover, which is kind of like my MO now. Michael, these last couple campaigns with you.
Yep.
It's like the book's done, so really what it is it's a chance to catch it before the rest of the world does. So it's pretty cool.
Jolly Green is telling me, can you turn up your volume a little bit? Is that a possibility?
Okay.
First I was telling you to turn it down. Now I'm telling you to turn it up.
I hear wind. It's probably me.
How about now?
Look, it sounds fine to me.
How about
But we're telling everyone to turn up, put their headphones in and turn it up. They might just get blow out their ears when they play the...
How about now?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. You might not need to...
Okay.
There we go. Better. Good. You might not need to
Okay,
sit so
great.
close to it now, though, because you get a bit of gain. But yeah, much better. Okay, all right.
Okay, great. There it is. Okay, solved. Jeez.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay, okay.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, if you're ready, and I'm ready, and the
We're
chat's ready, and Mo says, good, now you can talk over We need to be able to hear you. We need to be able to hear you. Crum says, shut up. I'm not crying and bleeding from the ears.
Nice.
All right. Well, if you
are we ready to do
you're
it?
ready, I'm ready. The chat's ready. You know what to do. As soon as you see the video playing, hit live on this thing. Everyone in the chat, if you back it, put your backing numbers in there. Please share the stream out. We're up against it tonight. Lots of big shows happening right now. Yeah, the more people we can get in here, the better. So share it out. All right, let's do this friggin' thing. Like you said, a long time coming. Let's launch this thing. This is Jawbone Death by Adam and Jason. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
And here we go.
There it is. It is
Boom.
live. Here we go. A burnt out biker becomes the avatar of an ancient warrior and battles monsters to save his soul. This doesn't sound like you at all, Adam.
It's absolutely not like me.
Sounds exactly like you, actually.
Yeah, it's everything I am. The funny thing is when you're always trying to fit that tagline in that sentence, you're trying to fit the characters in. Sometimes you get to the end of it and you're like, that sentence isn't the sentence I wanted, but it's the one I had to make.
It's the one that we need. Alex VRB back at number 1.
No.
Okay, now he's got that handle. He can go back to. It's like every time this guy.
I mean,
I don't know how he does it. Even after all of our mishandling of it, he still gets number 1.
I mean, he's 3 for 3. Like that's
is he?
It's 3 for 3 because I think it was Exiled. He was also number 1, Exiled, and then he was number 1 as well too for Psycho Killers, and now this. So I mean, he has a track record that's a little insane. It almost seems fictional. His capacity to get in.
It's mysterious to the point of I think it requires further investigation. That's all I'm going to say. Sequential Treasures back at number 2. Hail Sequential Treasures, and check this out. William Perdomo in the house back at number 3. Also grabbed original art. Thank you so much, William. Amazing. Yes. How does the original art work? How is it first come first served? What is it? How are you dishing that out?
Yeah, so I'm doing it like I did with Psycho Killers because it gets kind of tricky with pick this page, pick that. And instead I've got a video on the campaign that shows you the pages. And essentially, outside of the double page spreads, I'm only going to be giving you the best pages, right? So it's like, excellent. This is a page that would be available, right?
Boom. Or should I say rip?
Rip.
What's he ripping? He's ripping out guts?
The organs, yes, the guts of somebody. And then these, here's this page. This is where he has his awakening moment, right? And he's this biker. He's an enforcer for the Red Animal Biker Gang, and he gets this voice coming to him saying, "Hey, you're going to hell. You need to change your life." And this is his moment. This is Jason's ad, and he has this little cross that appears in his eye, and he decides instead he's beating up a snitch for the gang, and instead he turns the gun around and shoots the gang boss and sort of breaks his whole life apart. Here's the Myth Slayer. This is his villain in the story. And here's another rad page that I love here. It's him on his bike and he's heading to fight the queen. Nice one. So the villain appears. He's been trapped in this killing tree for 1,000 years, right? And he's super weak. And when he appears, he
Did you say a killing tree?
The killing tree. So imagine.
All right. We're going to come back to the killing tree.
Yeah.
I need to read out some backers because they are coming in. Krager with an I, not Krager on the screen, not the artist, has backed his backer number 4. Hail, #crackpack. Alex says, it's not cheating if you don't get caught. We're going to figure it out one day. Adam Miller, artist extraordinaire, backer number 5. Thank you so much. We got Frequency Girl in the house. We have Rini in the house. She says, this book looks great. Glacier Mountains here. He says, hail Jawbone Death. Adam Lawson's the man. Thank you so much. We got Professor. Look at all these great people here in the chat. Professor Murphy's here. Yeah. Phil Diaz. This book looks so cool. He says it's Lobo meets the Crow.
That's
but everything's Lobo to you, Phil. I mean, everything.
Well, listen, I'm doing a book with Phil, and we got Crim in it, right? And so everything is always Lobo. Yeah.
We got Moromi here. Great to see Murphy's here as well. Excellent. So, Metal Movies and Brewskis. I knew this would be right up your alley, Matt. That is fantastic. Back in number 7. Excellent. Frequency says the art is fantastic on this one. That would be because of this man right here, Mr. Jason Krager, who's on mute.
No, I've been keeping it on because I'm outside. And
you're out in the wilderness. Of course you are.
Yeah. There's ambient noise. No, I'm not in the wilderness at all. So I'm in the middle of a city. But I'm in my backyard.
That's how I picture you, though. I picture you out in a cabin in the woods, living off an axe.
I wouldn't do too bad if I had to. So
I believe it.
That's for sure.
I believe it. All right. Well, it sounds like you've sold some original art here, so we should probably do a refresh here and see what we're up to. And I'm guessing it's only a 500 funding goal, so we might be playing the funded celebration clip very early tonight. Let's have a look. Getting very close, 76%. How much are those original art pieces?
So the original art pieces are $150 a page.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I know. See, I feel like if you want to give people original art pieces as a chance to participate at a price that they never could normally, versus like, hi, these original art pages are $500 or something. It's like,
but
just
that's
too far out.
Steal.
I know, right?
That is a steal. If you have $150, that is an incredible investment right there. Yeah. Look at that.
It's one of my favorite pages right there. One of my favorites.
Yeah. So what's going on in this page?
So what's happened here is Jawbone essentially turns on his gang. He gets gunned down, and sort of as he's dying in this ravine, his blood leaks into this grave of this ancient and holy warrior who gets summoned, and he uses, offers Jawbone this chance to become his avatar, right? And so he is going to wage this war against the Myth Slayer, a war he's probably going to lose, but it's the only chance to save himself and also his ex-wife, who is on her deathbed. So he has this mission. His first mission is to go and try and kill the queen before she can grow in strength and she can, populate too many monsters. And this is that conflict right away. It doesn't go as planned. I'll just leave it at that. But this is part of that fight. This is the aftermath of that fight. You can see, once again, these pages just bring me joy. And I think that's the fun about making them and then selling them at a price where people can get them, is that you can kind of pass that joy, because it's like once you have a page,
$150 for these.
Yeah, once you have a page of a book, that you're kind of converted to that book for life. This is one of my favorite. It's a chapter.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Page. Isn't that great? It's just so great, that Frank Miller style reign, him kneeling before this Leviathan warrior. And maybe to kind of give you a quick pitch on the story so it makes a little sense, is that so this is where the Myth Slayer gets summoned. So modern day, there's this ancient evil called the Myth Slayer that consumes all of their beliefs and religions in one and enslaves the world. 1,000 years ago, he gets trapped and locked in this killing tree, they call it. And then he's slowly over time been getting tiny bits of power, and he starts to whisper into the mind of this girl who's mentally unwell. And then she kills her parents, cuts down this killing tree, and makes this sacrifice and summons him. Right? This is him bursting out of the tree. And so it's starting this war once again, this 1,000-year war. And this warrior who once fought in it, called the Leviathan warrior, whose weapon is a massive jawbone. It's the jawbone of the biblical beast, the Leviathan, right? And so he doesn't use a sword. That's what he's smashing these things with. Does
that have anything to do with Samson? Someone mentioned that in
totally. He defeated the Philistines with the jawbone of a donkey. And so this is our jawbone of the donkey, but we went a little bit more rock and roll with it, and it's the jawbone of an ancient beast. So it's massive, right?
It juts out.
Yeah, exactly. It juts out, and so he's essentially taking this weapon, and he has this helm. He takes the warrior's helm and his jawbone weapon, and through the helm he can talk to this holy warrior, and they can communicate. And what's happened is this biker has led a terrible life, right? He's broken both body and soul, and this is his chance to redeem himself by waging this impossible war that he's most likely going to lose. And so he's headed on this sort of doomed quest, right, to fight the Mistslayer. And the Mistslayer is this powerful monster, but he also summons people by invading in their dreams and recruiting people. But he recruits like the church congregation, the activists, people who have some strong belief. He manipulates them and forms his armies. And so, and so Jawbone, and then he has this queen. You can kind of see these monsters who births out these monsters. And so Jawbone is waging this, so to speak, impossible war. And that's our tale. And so you have somebody who is nuanced and troubled and trying to make a broken world right, and he probably can't, but he's going to die trying to figure out how. And so I think there's this great feeling about this, that it has this, unlike a Lobo, this book is metal, thank you, Murph, is it unlike Lobo, who is like a true mercenary and a true just rebel burning the world down. This guy actually is haunted by these guilts and regret that he's trying to overcome, and he happens to be this violent biker. And so you get the mix of both vulnerability and violence. I call this our He-Man page right here, Michael, that you're on. It's one of my favorites that we did when Jason and I were talking about, doing this book, having this moment. We talked about, this is our He-Man moment in the story where he.
Thank you, Rini. You're amazing.
Right. Well, you find that. I'm gonna actually, unless you have it, there you go.
I got it right here.
And then we're gonna go. Oh my God! Look at that.
Right. This is where
Jason. Is this all? Are you using brush pens? What are you using to make these?
I'm using Kuretake pens and brush. So and the Kuretake pens are kind of like little felt nibby, like brush pens. So they're really nice and give you a nice point.
Yep.
And then the rest is basically matte black star ink is all, and a cheap synthetic brush and a bunch of whiteout.
It's working. That's where you get the splatter that has become synonymous with what you guys are putting out. All right.
Yeah,
I got to go back up the top here because I feel like you may have passed over $500 here. Let's do a refresh.
Let's do it. Let's see what happens.
And boom. Oh, I haven't even got it in Aussie dollars either. Mo's going to be disappointed in me. I forgot to change it. That's okay. $1,800 raised from 18 backers. You all know what that means. It's time to celebrate. Let's do it. This book is funded. Where is it?
Yeah.
Boom.
Really.
will.
Celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now.
All right, I brought back the Australian dollars just for you. Mate. There you go. He says hashtag bring back dollary days. An amazing result in a matter of minutes. You started showing off those art pieces. I reckon they've started moving. 6 sold already.
Wow.
Incredible.
Yeah, see this
amazing.
wrap cover, I think is, Jason and I were wanting to put this together, Michael. It's like you guys in the chat are awesome. You guys back comics, but it's
Thank
like
you.
I keep always trying to figure out how to create something, right, Michael, that feels worth a campaign, right? Like, why don't you just go to the store and pick up the trade for $20, right? And it's like, how can we build a wrap cover that's a super special piece of art, only exists in this campaign? It's a foil printing. It's 28 pages. It's going to be, each of the books in this story we're going to release this way, right? So there'll be a collected set of just these crowdfunded exclusive wrap foil covers. And this was kind of our way to build a collector's item as well as a hell of a story.
That's right.
I hear
and
you,
so I
I
think
hear. Let me read out
please.
some of the people who back so we can shut them out because I did promise that. I think we were up.
we got
to, we were up to here. Aaron Leverrier. I think I don't know how to pronounce it. It says back in number 8, got some original art goodness. Thank you so much, Aaron.
Dude,
Phil Diaz back in number 9. You know he was going to. He had to.
I know.
Amazing.
100%.
Thank
And
you.
people backing
we
the
have-
original art get a copy of the comic also, obviously.
Of course.
Obviously,
yes.
obviously with it in case anybody was doubting. It's in there, but just in case you doubted.
Yep. Moromi back in number 12.
Oh,
Thank
you got a double
you.
page check. I got this.
He
has to
backed
be
the double
shown.
page.
Yeah, check this out. What Moromi just picked up. This is one of my favorite spreads. Look at that.
Oh my
I know the
god.
mic's blocking half of it, but look at this. This is his initial assault on the queen, right? I mean, that thing, when you put that on a wall or any place, it speaks volume. It becomes the room, and it's just blood on the page. It's ink on that page.
Is that her? Is that her face in that worm-like head
Yes.
thing?
Yes.
Ew.
I got to show you this. This is courtesy of Jason Krager. When I was figuring out how she goes in and out of the worm, it's like her armor, like her shelling, right?
Yeah.
'Cause this is it. There's that face, and look how.
Hold on.
Yeah, see how she
There you
gets
go.
out.
There you go.
She gets. Oh, I know. Why is it doing this on me? I see how she gets thrown up out of this thing. It spits
In a
her
sack.
out into a sack, and then she's kind of in broken parts and has to break her bones back into place.
Ugh. I could just hear that noise. You know, like that noise that they did in Stranger Things, where the
Yes.
bones all cracked and stuff.
Yeah, you get it.
Excellent. All right, let me take your solo layout. Everyone is
amazing.
loving these pages.
Thank
We're
you
up
all.
to there. So, Beard, Gazmatron, back at 13, original art as well. Wow. Yeah, when you put it up art of that caliber for 150, I reckon it's gonna walk out the door. Rini Draws is back at number 18. Hail
Thank
Rini. She
you,
says,
Rini.
give me some of that Jason art. Absolutely.
amazing.
Michael
Give me-
Dietz is here. Who else we got? Who else do we have here? Cock wins again. Always bet on Cock. That's what I say. Like we've jumped up a bit more. We got Citizen Ronan here. The Worm Girl. Metal Movies and Breach says this book is no joke. It grabs you by the throat from the get. Nubanitas is back at number 21. Thank you so much. Says that
Amazing.
art
Thank
is
you.
sick AF.
No, Nubanitas, he and I have been trading exchanges on X, great guy, and we've been trading exchanges. It's like, I feel like this book, we teased it out. If you backed the Kill Journal story, the Finch story that we did, Michael, here, launched on your channel as well, that. Oh no, we didn't. We launched on Niles. The other comic I did just recently had 6 pages of this to tease it up. So maybe somebody in the crowd read those pages. But yeah, but you can see from the art and the imagery what we're in for, right? This is all the fun of heavy metal, but also trying to give ourselves a layered, nuanced story, right?
So Kill Journal was very dark, and it was dark, and I considered myself, I grew up in the 80s and 90s. I knew thrasher kind of horror stuff, and even I was like, holy crap, you guys, this is heavy stuff. What's the tone of this one compared to Kill Journal?
Yeah, so I would say it's down probably 1, 2, or even 3 notches on the darkness aspect of it.
Yep.
But it's just as loud as far as kind of over the top moments.
Maybe even louder by the look of this rapper.
Yeah.
In terms of just crazy
exactly.
gore.
Yeah, exactly. It's more over the top in its scope, like the action, the motorcycle, the jumping, the leaping, the bodies being thrown everywhere. So it's more of a wild, fun experience. Whereas Kill Journal, right, it deals with slashers and it got real frightening. Whereas this. Yeah. It has dark elements. Obviously, you can tell this
is more metal.
Exactly. This is more metal, and less. This could maybe happen, and this is this twisted story about a school teacher that gives me the creeps. Yeah.
Slim Wit back in number 24. He got Kill Journal as well. Is that you have other books available on the campaign?
Much.
Yeah. So what I've done is the Kill Journal, which Jason and I, that was our teaming up book. The graphic novel's available here on the campaign.
Snuggy says, can we get this over 3K? Let's do a refresh here because it is jumping up. People are loving that original art. It's up to 2,269 from 24 backers, which just goes to show how much people are spending on this right now. They want to get that original art. I feel like if you want that original art, you better get in quick.
It's going to go quick.
Yep. So I put the Kill Journal up there as well, too. Michael, that you were mentioning. So this is Jason and I's original book. This is the trade paperback version, which is a different cover than what the campaign was. But it's Jason and I's first team up. It's an action horror story. It's set in the world of slashers and survivors. The survivors of these slasher attacks have now gotten together. They're going to hunt down the guys who killed everyone in their world. And so it's 132 pages. The book's 100% done. It's printed. It's spillover from the campaign. And so I'm just kicking these out for $15, just bare minimum. But it's a full epic trade. And I figured because it's Jason and I again, it should be available where we started it all.
Absolutely. I feel like there is definitely, Jason, you bring that very gritty, bombastic, really cool style. Some of those pages in the Kill Journal, especially that double page spread, where you cut the kind of building in half. I still think about that one to this day. That just blew me away. And I'm seeing a lot of similar over the top art choices in this one as well too, which is fantastic to see. I think it's a good match.
I did my best to make each page really stand out, to really just push the dynamicness of stuff. And I think I achieved that with this. So I want to shout out Billy for the cool logo he did for us. It looks great. And,
is that Billy Basco?
It's Billy Basco.
Hell yeah! I was just thinking this is a great logo. I love the cover here. It looks. I love the colors and it works so well together. I know from discussions with you, Adam, you're really into this kind of underground indie aesthetic, and not only an aesthetic. I mean, it's there. It's all there. It's it is. This is as underground indie as it gets. We are selling this book. We've got 40 people watching here on YouTube. We've got 10 watching over on Rumble, but these things are selling like hotcakes. And I'm guaranteed there are people out there who have no idea that this is even happening that would love to get in on this if only they knew about it. So please do share it out. Let everyone know that there's still 3 original art pages left.
Yep. And shout out to Will Perdomo for backer number 3. And
First original art.
That's
First
right.
original art.
That's
Totally.
right. Absolutely.
Yeah, Outlaw Comics, Phil, you said it best. What I love about this page here, this is ode to Jason. This page happened earlier. It's like page 8 or 9 in the book, but it happened out of order. Nev. And this was our design of our ancient warrior, who is this mix of Templar, mix of Death Dealer combination that set the stage for like, how do you build an ancient and holy warrior, right? And to contrast this modern sort of broken dude. This page here, when Jason dropped this page, I think their relationship and the story changed for me. Just seeing this dynamic of him there, the cross in between them.
You're a bit blurry. It's a bit pixelated for me at the moment. I think it might be a connection thing, though. Unfortunately, that is that page on the campaign. Can we show it off? Or...
Yeah, let me see if
just
it's
a
on
bit
the
pixelated. That's all.
Oh, is it okay? Well, let me see. I don't think it's actually on the campaign. Let me.
I think
let me
your
throw
internet
it up.
is kind of like going in and out. Hey,
yeah, because
how sumo Thori?
Oh yeah, it's on the page. It's page on the campaign page. It's page 1, 2, 3. It's the fourth one down.
The spread is already sold out. I'm sorry, Neff. Moromi got in, snagged. There it is. Moromi came in and snagged that one up. It's not me. It's not me. For once, it's not me this time. It's actually Adam. But look, he looks so crisp now. I don't know. It seems to go in and out. All right, let me talk us through this page.
Yeah, so this is that page I was trying to show, right? That shows, this is the myths. This is this ancient Leviathan warrior who's both holy, and he's got this mix of like the Death Dealer meets a Templar. He's got this scythe-like weapon, and then he's got this cross in between him and Jawbone, right? And it's this man who's broken both like body and soul before this warrior, and like sort of the symbology of this cross that it's like he's got to sort of come down before this if he wants a shot at redeeming his life. And this page, it sort of shifted the plot for me as I was writing it. I had to go back and sort of reimagine their relationship. This is one of those times when like as a writer, I think you've crafted something and then the artist takes it someplace and you're like, they saw something that I didn't. And then you have a chance to make it better.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And then the art directs the story in an unexpected way. That is great to hear. Jason, are those like halftone, zipper tone stuff? Is that on the original art or is that added later?
There was some that's on the original art, and there's some that's added digitally because it's too hard to get some of the stuff I need to do full pages.
Yeah. Cool. I just want to make sure for anyone who's backing if they know. Yeah, well, we can see it perfectly now. It looks amazing with them.
And in some ways, I prefer an original page without the zipatone myself, just because you get all that plastic on it, and sometimes the cutting of it can get a little sloppy.
Fair enough. I haven't actually seen it in the flesh like traditional stuff, but it does look really cool. Snuggy says, we got more backers incoming. We do. I can't believe there's only 3 left. Wow, it is jumping
Amazing.
up. Alex
Thank
VRB
you.
has come back
Thank you.
again.
Wow.
Backer number 1 and backer number 31.
I wonder if
this could hit 3K. It could absolutely hit 3K. 2 original art pieces left.
I wonder if somebody's come back. I see one person is back to the CGC side of this, and this is something I've been getting asked about. Hey, Adam, why don't you do a CGC version of this book, right? So that it's put in the plastic case, and essentially what happens is we got to have a guy
slab.
go over.
Yeah.
It's going to be graded in its quality, and the signature will be verified, the print run, all of that. And so a CGC rep will come over. Jason and I will be there to verify signatures. They'll be sealed in a plastic case. It's like the ultimate collector's item, right? They call them a timeless case there. And I think many people who are in the comic space know what that looks like. And I've had maybe 4 or 5 requests throughout the last year for them. And so that, let me try and put these together because they're not cheap to do, unfortunately. To get them all graded and all that is kind of a pricey task. But it feels like the ultra collector's piece because then you've got a graded, verified signature And then you also have a reading copy as well.
Oh my goodness. Back at number 35. I think I got the last page. That's original art, sold out on the campaign. Wow. Okay. Holy crap. Look at that. Double page spread sold out. You had 7. Let me refresh here. Yeah. All gone. All gone. You snooze, you lose. It was what? 30 minutes?
That was super quick.
And the 10 are gone.
Thank
and
you.
check this out.
Thank you, everyone.
$55 away from 3,000 raised in about 30 minutes, which is amazing from just 30 backers.
That's amazing.
Unbelievable.
It's incredible. And so I think, Jason, I think this is inspiring me. I know I was only going to do 10 pages because I couldn't quite part with them, but the appetite's this big. I'm going to have to beat myself up.
I think so. I think, yeah, I mean, there will be more who are, wanting to jump onto these. I did the same thing as well on Painted Death. We had 5 pages up, I think, and they sold out almost instantly. So we had to, put
I'm
up some
amazed
more,
at
so.
I'm amazed at how quick it sold. So that's great, guys.
Oh.
I appreciate. Thank you all so much. So great. Thank you.
I'm not amazed at all. If we look at some of these pages, the fact that they're going for 150 each, and you get the comic, or 165 plus the comic.
Did you even drag down and see if there's like T-shirts or anything? Did he ever decide on that? We didn't even run through it.
We did the CGC.
Okay.
There's Adam showing off his pages.
How beautiful he is.
100% complete. Check that out. God, it looks amazing colored too.
Thank you.
T-shirt and patch add-ons.
That's Marco Galli. Marco Galli did the colors on that, and I call him Madman. And he did a really great job.
It's beautiful. I would not want to color your colors, your line art. I wouldn't know where to start.
It's
There's
a pain.
so much.
It's a pain, but it's not too hard to color my stuff. So there's a lot of color holds and
I imagine
weird filtery things.
I love how it's very subtle. It almost reminds me a little bit of Elizabeth Brightweiser. It's very subtle. It's very paintery. The palette is sublime, and it looks really good. We were asking about the T-shirt and patch.
Yeah, keep on going. This will take you to it. Yeah, so the patch. So anybody who signed up on the pre-launch list, you don't need to do anything. You just get the patch for free. We match emails.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, you just muted yourself, Adam.
Oh yeah. So you get the patch for free if you sign up on the pre-launch list. If you didn't, you can add it on to any tier. It has this army-like vibe to it, and then here's this that I love. I'm a patch guy. I put them all over my jackets, so I think everyone else likes to do that. Though maybe not everyone else does, but I do.
I've got them sitting all around me at all times. There's one over here. There's one over there. I don't really wear jackets that I would put patches on, but if I did, I would. Thank you so much. Sumo Thori has just gifted 5 memberships. Hyper Wizard, Sequential Treasures, Alex, Adam, and Murph are all back as members, and you get one of these. Sumo, thank you so much.
You little ripper!
And
nice.
And so this is the
achieved.
All right, let's scroll back up to the top before we talk the T-shirt and just congratulate you because it looks like you've done it. 33 backers, $3,038 raised in about 40 minutes. Congratulations, guys.
This is incredible.
Amazing.
Dude, this is amazing. It's hard to say like how much more you can be excited, like because you build up a book and you don't know if people are gonna like it, and so you have this moment here live where you could be embarrassed, right? Or you can.
Oh, it's happened before too.
And so every time you have a little trouble, your heart's going, and this is amazing.
Congratulations. Oh wow, it's still going too. 313. Let me do a quick refresh there.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
That's right. Look at that. Wow. Congratulations, guys. This is awesome, especially considering tonight we don't have the biggest crowd in here, but boy, Does the crack pack ever back? Still
crack
going strong.
pack
That's why I
back.
played Danny tonight, because I knew you guys would be out in force.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
So
Thank you. All right, let's get back
Yeah.
down to these t-shirts and chat about them.
So I'm a lover of the t-shirts. I'm wearing Do a Power Bomb t-shirt from Danny Warren Johnson. Zaid, who's here, fills in the chat. I have 2 of his t-shirts. Once again, it seems like I make campaigns of the things that I want. I hope other people want them too, but I just love them because I love showing up at a place when people are like, "Hey, what's that shirt?" And you're that one that has the shirt that everybody thought was cool, but they didn't get, right? And I loved this drawing. Jason did this special for the t-shirt. It's not anywhere in the book. It's this custom piece that he drew and also colored, and it just lets the world know you're that badass, right? And then you don't bend the knee to anyone, because I think if there's something about this chat and you, Michael, it's that you're not in the knee bending business.
We do our own thing. We do it our way over here. That's for sure. So
that's exactly
thank you for
right.
That appraisal.
yeah. You're
I
not
don't know if I'm
bend-
as badass as Jawbone Death, but
Yeah.
I'm sure
So this kind of gives this vibe that this is what it is, right? That he's doesn't bend the knee. You wear that t-shirt and people are going to notice. And I also print them on higher grade. You, Michael, you and I have talked about this. I print them on high grade t-shirts, premium cotton. Because you don't want this boxy old Hanes thing. You want it to feel cool, like you'd actually wear it, and I like this gray color.
I took your advice there. I already know about that coming from the t-shirt days, but I have printed on bad t-shirts in the past, and you're exactly right. I have about 300 t-shirts or something in my in a big wardrobe thing, and the ones that I go back to pick up are the ones that feel good when I wear them, not the ones that are big, thick, heavy bags on your body. So exactly
nobody wants that t-shirt, and it's like Comic-Con is full of those. It's like, hi, here's a t-shirt you'll never wear again. Sweet, it's like oh, Sumo, he threw that down.
It's in there. Sumo and Mo are competing this year for best Bancroft zingers, and I think Mo's slightly out ahead at the moment, but Sumo hits backwards. Sometimes Bancroft finds himself on his knees and working with Rod. Sometimes you need to get things done. That's how it works. Throwing t-shirts, he only wears the black ones. That is true. After a certain age, I decided. I think I'm just a black.
Though I will admit, I'm very excited for your Lucent t-shirt. I thought that's probably been one of the best designs certainly in the entire. And I've backed over 300 campaigns, so I've done a few campaigns, and definitely probably of the best designs. And so I'm looking forward to that, Michael.
I want to make a new one for when I put the campaign up on Indiegogo and Kickstarter and Fund My Comic and everything. Get a new T-shirt, because I'm the one that's there now is being sent to print, so that'll be all done. So
totally.
Maybe make a new one. We'll see. But
and I think that's the
I
right
am
approach.
so happy. What's that?
Oh, I think that's the right approach to circle the wagons on releasing it on lots of platforms. I think that if we've learned nothing over this time, it's that the platform isn't necessarily like your friend. It's just a platform. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I like the way Eric Weathers put it. He said, if you're a real indie guy who isn't going to, bow down to whatever nonsense is out there, understand you're in enemy territory anytime you go on the internet. So act accordingly, and just if you put out cool stuff you're passionate about, real art, the crowd will appreciate that, and they'll follow you wherever you manage to put it. I'm so happy though I managed to get my own site up.
I thought that was a great call.
A massive boon.
I think it's a great call. And see, and one last thing is for people who are digital folks. I know most people on these streams are not, but some people might be in Australia or someplace where the shipping is a little bit more painful, though I've got a pretty good system there, so it's not. But there is a digital option as well, but I'm not selling digital. The way to do it is you follow my Substack, and when this campaign ships, it'll go free to everybody on my Substack. I think that's kind of a way to
How do we find you on Substack?
So on the campaign page where it says, is there a digital version? You can click on that. and there's 2 hyperlinks there you can click on, and it'll take you there. And so that's the way to get my digital stuff. I think it's kind of a nice way to keep it separate and keep that as a chance for people who want to read but maybe not collect, or limited by distance. Yep.
So you mentioned this is a 28-page book. You do mention that there might be more. What's the plans for after this campaign with Jawbone Death?
So there's 5 issues in this first story arc, and we're going to crowdfund each of the issues. We're going to do these special wrap covers, and then the last campaign will have a special box set, to put them all in. So this will be the ultra collector's journey, and with each of them,
thank you, Hettermon.
And with each of them, we're going to be fully done with the book. So it's like campaign closes, I put the print order in, book starts shipping a couple weeks later, kind of a deal. We print here in the States, in Arizona, close to me in Arizona. It's all done so we can get it to you guys fast. And so that we can realistically, try to take this journey, and it is fun, and you guys can get the payoff. Because I think that with anything, like even stories I've loved, when it goes cold for long enough, it's hard to get excited about it each time, right? Like the re-ramping. So anyways, that's our goal with it. And I've never done that,
Maromi.
but we're gonna do it.
Maromi, backer of the double-page spread's got to bounce.
know.
Thank you so much, Maromi.
Thank you, brother.
Didn't he do his part tonight?
He
By the way,
delivered.
everyone, Rumble Tasta says that double-page spread is incredible. They all
Thank
are.
you.
They all
Thank
are.
you.
Yeah, it sounds like it will be. It'll be at least a 5-part series. I guess
5
these
issues.
fellas will have to figure out.
And I'm already a third of the way through the second issue. I'll probably be done with number 2 in, I don't know, a month and a half. So right as we're probably ending our campaign, or
This will be
shortly thereafter, I'll be done with number 2.
So we're gonna keep it. We'll keep
Love
it
to
running
hear it.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
absolutely.
Yeah.
So
These
that's
numbers just keep going up.
I know, it's kind of crazy, guys. This is
Wow.
amazing.
You're
And
gonna
I
get
know
up
on
to
a
3.5K.
I know, and it's
Wow.
amazing, and I know that the stream, like, I know there's a lot of attention demand tonight, so people are. It's not as many folks as are often here, because they're in other places, but it speaks volumes at how legit this crowd is.
Oh, absolutely.
It's how
These
legit.
guys are here for awesome books, and they don't mind spending their money when they see something they like. And I think a lot of them are liking what they see here. This looks so. God, this just looks so rad, so metal.
So Mike
cool.
Spicer did the colors on this. He's coloring the new Transformers book right now for Daniel Warren Johnson.
Oh, nice.
You and I have talked about him. He did this cover, so he'll color all the covers down the line. He did Kids and Monsters. He's a buddy. He's a great guy. But I love what he does. He's kind of bold. He does these pinks and purples, and like the way he makes bold color choices, and I dig that.
Hell yeah.
In color campaigns, especially for something like this. Yeah.
Phil Diaz. Wow. Rare Phil Diaz super chat. I feel special.
Yes.
I feel like
so there's something
an honored guest. Hang on. He just says back in number 9, any info on future Kill Journal books?
Yeah, to answer that, there is a Kill Journal book coming out. As soon as Jason, we're just talking about it. That is going to be.
Feels like this is more like an ad than a question.
Yeah. I think Phil
I
might
know
have.
who's.
Yeah, but Phil and I are doing a crossover book, Lost Pages Kill Journal. And it's going to be dropping by the middle of this year. We're about 35 pages into it. It's a 60-page one shot. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's
it's
looking
Kill
rad.
Journal and Lost Pages. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's looking rad. Lost Pages looks like it's almost wrapping up production as well. Everything that's coming out of that looks amazing. Make
And
sure
anyone on the
you
Exiled, anyone who backed the Exiled, the books will be here in the next week or so. And then it's got to get to customs. But
get it done.
We got to, right? We have to deliver.
You do. That's what I'm going to do right after this stream. I'm getting back to it, coloring pages on Painted Death, getting as many as I can. I probably won't stream that. I don't normally stream on tonight, so I'm probably going to skip tomorrow nights because I'm just coloring. I'm just trying to get pages done as in a timely manner as possible. So You guys probably won't see me tomorrow, but I will be back the following day, which I think is, if my calculations are correct, maybe Australia Day. So I know you all look forward to that stream where we just talk about weird Australian things for an hour or so. I might have a VB, might have a gay time. We will see. But I'm just blown away. I'm blown away. We had under 50 people here on YouTube. And
incredible.
10, 15 on Rumble, and the fact that we had, what is this, almost $3,500 raised in about 45 minutes is just amazing. I'm over the moon. I'm so happy for you guys. Jawbone Death looks incredible. It sounds like you're going to be getting it sooner rather than later, and then there'll be the second issue coming directly after that. So Adam, it is always a pleasure hanging out with you, my friend.
Likewise,
anytime you want to come hang and chat comics is it's good with me. Jason, just keep being awesome, man, and keep sharing that art. The more art you share, the more I can share your art on the art share. So,
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
We got to hype you up. Almost 5,000 dollars. I know, right? Look at that. It looks so
I know. It's almost painful. It's
yeah. Oh, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. When more people find out about this book, I think that you're gonna get a lot more backers. So, all right, everybody. I think Malin was streaming with the Barton, so I had it set up to raid into there. I don't know if it's still live, but I'm not changing it now. So, everyone have a fantastic night. I will see you the day after. I think it's Australia Day. Until then, everyone have a good time. All right, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Individually, we are weak, like a single twig, but as a bundle, we form a mighty fat.
Oh,